Hello friends. High-tech hatcheries are vital to the turkey farming industry in the farming documentary, where advanced systems ensure ideal conditions for egg incubation. In the U.S., approximately 240 million turkeys are hatched each year. With hatcheries using precise temperature controls of around 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity levels of 65 to 75%. To optimize the incubation process, once the eggs hatch, workers carefully assess each chick, selecting the healthiest to continue their journey. These workers provide specialized diets rich in protein and vitamins to support rapid growth, typically aiming for market-ready turkeys in about 12 to 16 weeks. The majority of turkey production occurs in states like Minnesota, North Carolina, Arkansas, and Missouri, which are home to large-scale commercial hatcheries. These high-tech facilities ensure that turkeys have a strong, healthy start, meeting the growing demand for turkey products across the nation. A large turkey farm is an expansive operation, with some farms covering thousands of acres of land dedicated to raising free-range turkeys. In this farming documentary, a typical large-scale turkey farm might span anywhere from 500 to 2,000 acres, where turkeys are allowed to roam freely in open pastures, promoting healthier birds and a more natural lifestyle. Farmers invest substantial capital into these operations, often reaching up to $10 million or more for a fully developed farm, including the land, infrastructure, and equipment needed to raise turkeys. Free-range turkeys on these farms are provided with a carefully balanced diet of grains, proteins, and vitamins, specifically formulated to meet their nutritional needs. The feed is designed to promote optimal growth and health, with farms typically investing thousands of dollars annually to ensure high-quality feed is available for their flock. With large-scale farms located in turkey-producing states like Minnesota, North Carolina, and Arkansas, farmers continue to make significant investments to maintain the welfare of the turkeys and meet consumer demand. Turkeys are typically ready to be harvested when they reach an ideal weight of 14 to 30 pounds, usually between 12 to 16 weeks of age, depending on the specific breed and market demand. Once the turkeys are ready, they are carefully gathered and transported to processing plants. The most common means of transportation are specialized trucks equipped with temperature-controlled compartments to ensure the turkeys remain in optimal conditions during transit. These trucks are designed to minimize stress on the birds, with low-stress loading techniques and proper ventilation. The transportation process is critical to ensuring the turkeys arrive at the plant in the best possible condition for processing. Transporters play a vital role in the turkey supply chain, ensuring timely delivery while adhering to industry standards for animal welfare and safety in this farming documentary. Turkey processing factories are equipped with state-of-the-art machinery, including automated conveyor belts, precision blades for cutting, high-speed defeathering machines, and robotic arms for cleaning and packaging. The investment in such high-tech equipment can reach up to $50 million or more, depending on the size and sophistication of the factory. These processing plants are designed to maximize efficiency while maintaining food safety and hygiene standards. Investors and factory owners share in this capital investment, with the cost typically split between external investors who may bring in significant funds, and the owners of the factory, who contribute through ownership and operational expertise. To put this into perspective, in this farming documentary, the investment in a turkey processing factory is comparable to purchasing luxury items like a fleet of supercars or gold and silver assets. With both the scale and precision of the operation reflecting the financial commitment required. This substantial capital ensures that the plants operate at full capacity, processing turkey meat efficiently to meet the demands of the market. The waste treatment process on turkey farms is a vital component of environmental sustainability. Each turkey farm can produce several tons of manure annually, with larger operations generating up to 30,000 pounds of waste per day. To manage this, many farms use advanced systems like anaerobic digesters, which can process up to 50,000 gallons of waste per day, converting it into biogas that can be used for electricity or heating. Additionally, composting facilities are employed to recycle manure and feathers into nutrient-rich compost, which can be used as fertilizer. These waste management practices not only reduce the environmental impact by preventing water contamination and mitigating greenhouse gas emissions, but also offer economic benefits. In this farming documentary, the use of compost as fertilizer can save farms up to $200,000 annually in purchasing chemical fertilizers. By reusing waste, turkey farms enhance sustainability, lower operational costs, and contribute to a more circular agricultural economy.
Over the past 25 years, Taiwan's pig farming industry has undergone significant changes. In the 1990s, Taiwan had over 500,000 family-run pig farms and more than 1.4 million breeding sows, making it a major pork producer and exporter. However, challenges like disease outbreaks and rising raw material costs led to a consolidation of the industry, reducing the number of farms to about 6,000, which are now more modernized and specialized. By 2023, Taiwan produced around 800,000 tons of pork, a slight decline from 2020, while per capita consumption increased to 39.5 kilograms annually. To meet this demand, Taiwan imported over 121,000 tons of pork in 2023, with Spain supplying about 30,000 tons. Although Taiwan was declared free of foot and mouth disease in 2020 and remains free of African swine fever, the industry still faces challenges in regaining its global competitiveness. The government has invested around 400 million euros to enhance the sector's competitiveness, improve hygiene and biosafety, and boost pork exports, indicating a promising step towards recovery. Taiwan's pork production is concentrated in 6 key districts, with Yunlin and Pingtung housing over 50% of the Seoul population. Tainan accounts for 13.5%, Changhua 11.2%, Chiayi 8.1%, and Kaohsiung 5.1%. Large farms with 5,000 or more pigs make up only 2% of all farms but raise 22% of the total pig population. Conversely, small farms with fewer than 100 pigs represent 24% of the total but produce less than 1% of domestic pork, with 15% of these small farm owners planning to reduce or stop production as of early 2023. Caring for piglets from birth until weaning involves several key steps. Immediately after birth, piglets should be dried and kept in an environment at around 32-day GC 90 def to prevent hypothermia. Ensuring they receive colostrum within the first 12 hours is crucial for immunity. In factories, treating pig waste involves a process designed to minimize environmental impact and maximize resource recovery. About 70% of the waste is liquid and 30% is solid. Solid waste is converted into compost or organic fertilizer through aerobic composting, reducing its volume by up to 50%. Liquid waste is treated via anaerobic digestion, producing 25 to 30 cubic meters of biogas per ton of waste for energy. The remaining liquid undergoes sedimentation, which removes 60 to 70% of suspended solids, followed by filtration and chemical treatment to remove pathogens and excess nutrients. The treated water, meeting discharge standards, is either released into waterways or reused for irrigation, cutting freshwater use by 20 to 30%. Advanced facilities also employ odor control and nutrient recovery systems to repurpose nitrogen and phosphorus as fertilizers, supporting circular economy practices. Iron supplements are typically given within the first 2 to 3 days to prevent anemia, and naval disinfection is performed to ward off infections. The farrowing area must be kept clean and dry, with piglets monitored closely for healthy weight gain. Procedures like tail docking, teeth clipping, and castration should be done within the first week, following proper hygiene. As piglets grow, solid feed is introduced around 10 to 14 days, while weaning usually occurs at 3 to 4 weeks. Throughout this period, they require access to clean water and a stress-free environment to ensure healthy development. Transporting pigs requires strict adherence to animal welfare standards. They are loaded onto specialized trailers with non-slip flooring and proper ventilation. Pigs should be healthy and fit for travel, with sick animals excluded. Loading is done calmly using boards or paddles, avoiding excessive force. The trailer should maintain a temperature between 50 degrees to 77 degrees to prevent temperature stress. Pigs are allocated 4.5 to 5.4 square feet per animal to avoid overcrowding. The journey should be kept under 8 hours to minimize stress, with regular checks on the pig's condition. Upon arrival, pigs are unloaded into holding areas where they can rest and rehydrate. Proper handling and monitoring are essential for safe and humane transport. In a food factory, the pork processing process begins with the humane treatment of animals, ensuring that every step is carried out to high ethical standards. Once in the food factory, the removal of internal organs and external dirt is done precisely to maintain the quality of the meat. The next step in the food factory involves a thorough cleaning of the carcass to remove blood, hair, and any contaminants. Once cleaned, the pork is divided into different cuts, such as loin, ribs, and shoulders, with each cut being inspected for safety and quality. The final stage in the food factory is packaging, where the pork is packaged in vacuum or modified atmosphere packaging to maintain freshness and extend shelf life. Throughout this process, the food factory maintains strict hygiene and safety standards to deliver high-quality products. Understanding the core processing principles of Taiwanese pork jerky and fried pork floss is essential before diving into their mass production. Pork jerky is made from lean cuts of pork, marinated with flavors like soy sauce, sugar, garlic, ginger, and spices, then dried to a chewy texture. Fried pork floss also starts with similar ingredients but involves cooking the meat until tender, then drying it to achieve a fluffy texture. In the food factory, high-quality pork is sourced, inspected, trimmed, and cut into uniform pieces shredded for jerky and diced for floss. Jerky is dried in industrial dryers or ovens at controlled temperatures and humidity, while pork floss is cooked in large vats and then dried. Spices such as chili powder and black pepper are added to jerky, and flavorings like sesame oil and sugar enhance the floss. After cooling, both products are packaged in airtight containers or vacuum bags to maintain freshness and prevent contamination. In Taiwan, pork floss is priced between $13 and $15 per 165 grams, with pork jerky being more expensive. Both are popular breakfast foods in Taiwan. Don't forget to subscribe to Trending Farm channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our videos about world-famous food factories.
Thank you for watching the video. Are you having any problems with your livestock farming? Please share your comments and questions. We are ready to answer. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe and recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Hello and see you again.